Hello, dear students, Jai Hind, and very good morning. Today, the last lecture as far as physics is concerned. There are 4 chapters in physics that you know. Chapter number 10, 11, 12, and 13. In chapter number 13, you have already attended 6 lectures. The last lecture today, in which we are going to discuss in detail about domestic electric circuit. Understood? Actually, why we need to understand domestic electric circuit? The reason is, doesn't mean that once you understand domestic electric circuit, understand you be an expert electrician or repairer. No. At least when you have idea regarding domestic electric circuit in your home, so it may happen that at least you should understand what is the meaning of two-phase wiring, what is the meaning of three-phase wiring, that you should understand. You must be, suppose just now though you are attending my lecture, but you must be watching switchboards in your home, where you must have seen that somewhere there are 2-pin socket, as you know, and somewhere there are 3-pin socket, that also you know. 2-pin, 3-pin socket, you understand? If you have a plug having 2 electrodes, you are inserting a plug, understand, in 2-pin socket. Suppose you have 3-pin plug, then you are inserting that 3-pin plug in a 3-pin socket, that you all know. Before we get an idea regarding complete electric circuit, just after the lecture gets over, please verify all the devices in your home. Suppose if somebody asks you to list out all the devices in your home, so just to make a list, there are bulbs, tube lights, electric fans, refrigerator, oven, geyser, if there, understand, electric iron, computer, understand, maybe some musical portal, many devices are there in your home. And you must be knowing that some of the devices has 2-pin plug, and some of the devices has 3-pin plug, that you all know. You understood this? Mostly it happened today, in today's world, that as a safety measures, we are mostly looking for 3-pin sockets as a safety measures. Suppose simply speaking, your mobile, understand your mobile also has a 3-pin plug. Why? Otherwise your mobile can be charged on 5 ampere rating. It does not require 15 ampere rating line. Understand why? Why it has a 3-pin plug? That ensures the safety. Understand? Right? Even computer also, it also has a 3-pin plug to ensure the safety measures. Understood? But actually, one thing has to be clear in your mind. Understand that in our home, lots of devices are working, but as far as I must pick tube lights and electric fan, they work on 5 ampere line, understand, and doesn't require so much safety measures. They are mostly running on 5 ampere power rating, 5 ampere current. But electric geyser, refrigerator, oven, understand, all are working on 15 ampere current. Okay? Just let us try to understand one very important thing. Understand, today it is already a last lecture in this chapter. Okay? That's chapter number 13. Today you are attending the last lecture in this. Okay, magnetic effect of electric current. Okay, electric current, and in that today the last lecture number 7 you are attending. Okay, and the topic of our target is domestic electric circuit. That is our target to study in detail, and I can't understand why this topic has been eliminated. Understand, because this understanding of this topic is, I think, important for you. Okay, so we are studying domestic electric circuit in our home. You all know one thing very well, that in our home we are getting electric supply from mains. Have you heard the electricians speaking this word sometime? Mains. Mains can also be that short form, but that is actually called main supply. And this main supply of electric current comes to your home either by overhead cables. You have seen on the side of the road overhead cable, or maybe underground cables. And as the government is slowly, but they are trying to have totally undergrounded main cable supply throughout our country. It is in progress, but it will happen one day that there will be no overhead cable in any city. There would be totally underground cables. Now, dear student, main electric supply comes from outside to our home. That means if you just try to understand, suppose after the lecture gets over, what is my suggestion is that you should go, understand, to the electric meter in your home, and you should verify. You need to check outside your home, or maybe just near the entry there is electric meter which we call kWh meter. Just try to verify how many wires are entering your kWh meter. Before the kWh meter, there is a safety fuse that you all know. So just try to verify how many wires are entering your safety fuse, and then through safety fuse they are entering your kWh meter. You need to verify from the mains two wires enter our home. One is called live wire. Understand? That is standard in our country. One is called live wire. Live wire can also be spoken sometime as positive wire, and compulsory in our country live wire has compulsory, that is standardized, always red insulation cover. Remember this. That's fixed for live wire. You can verify out your home two wires entering in your kWh meter. One is live wire. Understand? And another which are coming from mains or main supply, another is called neutral wire, or it is spoken negative wire, always with black insulation, that is fixed. Understand? Two wire enters our fuse. One is with red insulation, that is called live wire, and another with black insulation called neutral wire or negative. Two electrode, you know, two wire enter our home. One is positive, one is negative. One is called live wire and one is called neutral wire. Two wire always enter in our home. You understood? The one is live and one is neutral. Suppose the student, if we try to understand from schematic diagram of electric circuit, okay, domestic electric circuit, try to understand. We will start from definitely the safety fuse comes first, and then comes your meter. First you try to understand the sequence. Exactly outside your home, first the safety fuse followed by kWh electric meter, followed by switchboard. I am not talking of all switchboard. I am talking of main circuit board, which is called MCB. You must have heard the word. Main switch box may be present just in the entry of your house, that you should verify. You must have heard sometime this word MCB, drip થઈ ગઈ. Have you heard this word? So those MCB switches, understand, are called main circuit board, and from there electric current goes to every electric circuit in our home. You understood this? So suppose, dear student, if we try to draw complete domestic electric circuit, suppose I told you the first comes the safety fuse. Let us show it. This is safety fuse. This is just for, it is a schematic diagram to just get an idea, okay? Suppose this is safety fuse. Here I show electrodes, okay, safety fuse. Suppose you all know one thing very well. There is no detailed discussion about safety fuse, understand? But you all are knowing it very well. You must have seen a safety fuse in your home, which is actually made up of porcelain holder and metallic electrode. That you must have seen, understand? So that safety fuse actually ensures that overloading, that we will understand in later half of this lecture. Safety fuse are for the purpose of avoiding any damage to any electric circuit in your home when overloading occurs in the mains, that we are going to understand. Okay, two wire, as I told you, are going to enter. First, let us also show meter. Okay, let me show meter also. You have to just think all this. This is just a schematic diagram to understand electric meter. And the meter, they have shown in textbooks somewhat like this. You can show it. Understand electric meter. Suppose this way. Okay. Then comes the main circuit board, that I just told you the sequence already. Main circuit board, suppose, which you may call in your home MCB board. You must have seen that. This is, suppose, main circuit board. Okay, main circuit board. Understood? Possess all switches. Okay, just one thing I must make clear. Okay, you must at least verify your home again, and you please see the main circuit board and try to understand how many switches are there, MCBs. Okay, you need to verify. Okay, how many switches are there. If you verify properly, you will come to know, understand, how many MCBs are there. Okay. So this is somewhat the schematic understanding, okay, regarding domestic electric supply. Okay. Just try to understand this. Now, two wires going to enter in our home, and these two wires are going to travel in every circuit in our home, that you all know very well. Let us try to just draw the schematic diagram. See, what is this? Can you tell me? This is safety fuse. Okay, two wires are entering from mains here. Two wires. First, let me show the neutral wire. This is neutral wire. I am showing this way. This is neutral wire. Okay. Just for understanding the neutral wire. And then I will show the live wire also. Okay, this is live wire, which actually carry the energetic current. Okay, this is live wire. These two wire are again going to enter the switchboard, which you call the main circuit board. Okay, one I am showing with red, that is live wire, and another one which I am showing, okay, that is this. Now, dear student, try to understand how we are drawing now. See, suppose this live wire is coming out here. I am showing this live wire. Okay, this live wire. Okay, just try to understand live wire. Okay, this live wire is going to enter in every circuit, and black wire also, let me show, this is black wire. Okay, how we are drawing the domestic electric circuit, that you should understand, right? See, this way, let us complete it. Now try to understand this. This is live wire and this is neutral wire. Okay, now what happens actually? Suppose I want to show 3-pin socket. Suppose I show a 3-pin socket. Okay, means we are showing three circuits in our home. Suppose first one, 3-pin socket, again 3-pin socket, again 3-pin socket. Okay, I am showing the 3 holes, as you can understand, in 3-pin socket. Okay, this one is intentionally bigger because that's for earthing. Now, dear student, live wire enters here in this circuit this way. This is live wire. Okay, here also let me show the live wire entering here. This is also live terminal. Okay, and let me show a neutral wire entering every device. This is neutral wire. Okay, this is neutral wire. And now, dear student, the third terminal which I have shown, that is actually for earthing. Earthing wire enters your home, understood from Act Mains, that is the provision to be made locally by us. This is earthing terminal. See, I am showing it here. This is earthing terminal. Okay, here is also earthing terminal entering the earthing electrode. See here, this is also earthing terminal. Okay, now just try to understand this. Let us just label it to understand. What is this? This is live wire and this is neutral wire. Okay, this is, what is this? The safety fuse. What is this? kWh meter. That means electric meter. This is, I am just writing MCB, main circuit box, and then these are 3-pin socket, and this is actually earthing terminal. Okay, this is earthing terminal. I must write it. And why I am saying it by green? Because in India it is standardized. Earthing terminal wire has always with green insulation. Understand? And I am showing this way. Suppose I saw metal plates this way. Understand? Now actually let us try to understand how domestic electric circuit works actually. See, dear student, how it happens. This is, just to understand, this is 3-pin socket. Any device in your home, suppose we start thinking refrigerator. Suppose this is refrigerator. Okay, suppose a refrigerator in your home. You all have seen the wire of refrigerator. It is a thick wire consisting of 3-pin plug. Suppose, dear student, if refrigerator wire is 3-pin plug is inserted here, that means your refrigerator is connected with the main supply. Okay. This 3-pin plug, when you insert here, your refrigerator is connected with external electric supply and with earthing terminal. Have you seen your refrigerator wire? It is thicker, and if you just open it and see the cross section of this wire, it is like this. A thick wire, we are looking by, suppose this is wire, we are cutting it and looking from here. So this wire has 3 wire. One is green, that is called earthing wire. Just try to understand it, this is very important. One is live wire, okay, and one is neutral wire, positive, negative. See this way. Why that wire is thicker? Because it is made up of 3 wire inside. All are with green insulation, red insulation and black insulation. Means these 3 wires are never in direct contact of each other, because these 3 wires, suppose I show this way, these 3 wire, if you can see, they are with insulations. They are not in direct contact of each other. Try to understand. Now what happens, dear student? When you switch on refrigerator, electric current from mains, understand, enter the circuit of your refrigerator and then returns back from neutral. Just try to understand. Because circuit has to get completed, no, positive and negative. Live wire contains that energetic current which is going to make your refrigerator work, and for that electric current from live terminal, this one, understand, enters your refrigerator. I am showing arrow here only because we are discussing this, and then flow in the circuit of refrigerator and returns back. Understood? I am showing only this one so that you can understand, and returns back. Okay. This is how your refrigerator works. So whenever you must have seen a tester. If you take a tester and insert in this 3-pin socket, where you should notice the current only in the live terminal socket. Earthing terminal and neutral should not show any current. You will ask me a question, why not, sir? Because the current is actually returning back from this, but that's such a less energetic current that it can't be noticed, understand, on the tester. Now what happens, dear students? Suppose your refrigerator is working properly and main supply is constantly entering your refrigerator. Understood? Now what happens? Let us try to understand one very important thing. The current which enters your home, live current, that is, as you all know, it is AC current, okay? And dear student, you all know very well about AC current, not only direction, but its magnitude also going to fluctuate. I told you already in advance that this fluctuation in current are minor, not so higher. Otherwise, so every day your refrigerator get short circuited. It does not happen every time, because there are some minor variation. You all know that I told you the electric current in India has a standardized frequency of 50 hertz, that you all know. Means in 1 second 50 times, not only the direction but minor changes, minor fluctuation occurs in the magnitude of the current also. And in India, one more thing, the for domestic electric supply it is fixed 220 volt. Suppose I have seen 3 pin socket here, means 3 device, such many devices are there in your home, but every device are connected in parallel, see, parallel to the main supply, and there is a difference of how much? 220 volt. Try to understand. This is positive, negative, difference of 220 volt. Understand? So, because all devices are connected in parallel, all devices receive, understand, same amount of potential difference and same amount of current. No doubt, some devices work on 5 ampere power rating, that has been designed internally, and some device work on 15 ampere power rating. Okay. Suppose you a refrigerator working properly, okay, suddenly minor fluctuation occurs, but suddenly if a large fluctuation has taken place, suddenly, abruptly it happened that a huge increase in the electric current in the mains, no doubt is there in our home, which immediately melts and breaks the connection with the mains, but sometime this happen, okay, that abrupt increase in the current may enter this 3-pin socket, means in live terminal, and it flows in your refrigerator. What happens? Current is going to flow in red insulation only, means in live wire only, never in earthing or neutral. But what happens? This live wire is also having capacity of 15 ampere, not more than that. Suddenly, if hype occurs in current and by chance even safety fuse melts, then also suppose that abruptly much increase in current enters the live wire, understand, live wire, what happens? Live wire, which was actually designed for how much power rating? 15 ampere. Now if suddenly 30 ampere current starts flowing through it, it is going to be overheated. Now when it gets overheated, the red insulation melts. So this wire come in contact with green and black, because due to the overheating, insulation in earthing and neutral also melt. So 3 wire came in contact of each other, and abruptly large amount of current enters the circuit of refrigerator, which is called overloading or short circuit, may damage your refrigerator. But my dear student, when earthing is already, your refrigerator is connected with the earthing, so what is the advantage we get? Understand, you all know very well. Suppose I tell you one more thing. Suppose 3 students, we make them stand in line and we ask them to run fast. And suppose I am keeping 3 ways, understand, 3 running track. 2 running track are crowded with people. 1 running track is totally empty, and I ask all 3 students to run fast. So dear student, you all know all 3 students are never going to select the tracks which are overcrowded with the public. They will select the empty because less resistance. So now if I ask you a question, which wire or which terminal has lowest resistance? Obviously, dear student, our earth. This live wire or neutral wire are always with some resistance. No conductor exists in the world without resistance, that you all know. But the earth is a material with the least resistance. So like those students who selected to travel in that path which was not much overcrowded, so electric current also, if abruptly increases, then it also try to find the path in which it feel low resistance. So what happens? Maximum current flows in earthing terminal. When these three come in contact, maximum current flow in earthing terminal, and through earthing terminal it travels in the earth, and very less current flows in live wire, understand, and neutral wire, which is a safety measure against any short circuit. That's why importance of earthing wire is there. How earthing is done, that you must be, suppose you are constructing a house or somewhere, suppose a new building is under construction or new bungalow or house is under construction. If you go there, all such sockets are provided with earthing wire. All earthing wire are connected. Suppose 3 earthing wire are shown. So such, suppose 25 devices, so 25 earthing wire are connected, and outside your home, understand, near the earth, outside your home, understand, that earthing wire, understand, is actually first round around a metal plate, and that metal plate, understand, a deep depression is first carved out, understand, and that metal plate is actually wound down with this earthing wire, and then after dropping or filling it with the salt, then the plate is kept there, and then it is covered, because metal plate when surrounded by salt, understand, it attracts lots of electric current in the earth. You understood this? So this is the way earthing is very, very important in avoiding short circuit happens. And even sometime earthing is provided, then also an extreme aberration in the current may cause even fire also. Understand? So earthing, see, safety fuse, MCB and earthing are 3 safety devices. Understand? Suppose, my dear student, I have shown refrigerator here. Okay. Suppose I show oven. Suppose oven is here. Okay. And suppose this oven is connected here. So suppose 2 devices, one is oven and one is refrigerator, connected here, and they are connected with, suppose, this main MCB, suppose. That means what, dear student? I am trying to explain you the way. See, this is main MCB, okay? And you have connected, just for an example, these 2 devices. So this MCB is working for oven and refrigerator only. Now what happens, dear? This main MCB are also one of the safety measures. If suddenly amount of current increases, then you must have heard that this MCB drips. Have you heard the word? Drips means what? તમે સાંભળ્યું જ ને in Gujarati also, MCB પડી ગઈ, drip થઈ ગઈ. Drip means what? It's a safety measure. Unless it will not allow electric current to move from here in oven and refrigerator. So what happened? The MCB drips. That means these 2 devices stop working, because it's a parallel connection. All other device, suppose in this third one, suppose one another MCB here, and it is connected with this one, and here, my dear students, suppose 5 tube lights, suppose, and 3 fans are connected, suppose. So this MCB drops. That means these two devices stop working, but these tubes and fans are working because this MCB hasn't tripped. You understood this? Okay. So safety fuse, again you just switch on the MCB, this both the device start working. That's parallel connection. If you can remind chapter number 12 where I explained that all devices in our home are in parallel connection. So if two doesn't work, all are working. It happens in your home. Okay, sometime it happens that in area of your home, understand, suppose one room and kitchen, and they stop working, but other devices in your home are working. That means the MCB, understand, connected to those devices in that area has dripped. Once you switch on, the electric current starts flowing. So this is actually, dear student, the basic understanding of domestic circuit. How many safety measures? Safety fuse, MCB and earthing. Understand, these three safety fuse are actually provided in your home. And nowadays, most we have seen that electricians, even electricians working under the architect, are demanding the main circuit board to be more bigger. Understand, sometime it happens that you enter in any bungalow, you will see a large main circuit board consisting of 20 to 25 MCB. Understand, and so suppose 25 MCBs are there, and in your home suppose there are suppose 75 devices, suppose. So each MCB is connected with only 3 devices. That ensures more safety. Understood? So this is an understanding about domestic electric circuit. You should not always, as I told you, never prepare science by mugging. Whenever you are asked to write a short note on domestic electric supply, domestic electric circuit, you should know what you have learned and what you are writing. You understood this? You need to be very sure. That's why I explained you by taking an example of refrigerator and oven. Now you can understand, in your home sometime it must have happened that in some room the devices are not working, other are working, because all are in parallel connection and all are receiving electric supply with 220 volt potential difference and 15 ampere or 5 ampere current, depending on which circuit is connected to that switch. You understood this? So this is a clear understanding about domestic electric supply or domestic electric circuit. You should understand this. Given in material in detail also, you can read it out and you can write your short note in your own word, but your own word also needs to consist of scientific. That is very important. Scientific terms has to be there. Main circuit board, electric fuse, understand electric meter, 3-pin socket, 3-pin plug, live terminal, neutral terminal, positive, negative, earthing terminal. Those words are very important when you write this particular short note. Okay. So dear student, the topic domestic electric circuit is over, and with this 13th chapter is over and your physics is over. Okay. So read it thoroughly. Try to draw the circuit by yourself also by clear understanding, and just explain the thing when you read from textbook or material, but try to memorize it, understand in some proper way rather than mugging up. You understood this? Okay. Thank you very much, every student from Bharat sir.